At the very beginning of the month, the Sun and Mercury's conjunction in Leo will happen in your second house. This transit will synthesize a fire-like energy into your actions with the glow and beauty of Leo within you. You might feel like pampering yourself by making exciting yet unnecessary purchases. Be mindful of the state of your bank account, though. You don't want to spend more money than you should be. On a positive note, this aspect happening in such a Venusian house will give you a charming quality to how you present yourself. That's not to say that you aren't lovely regularly, but this month will have a different flavor in how you see yourself. You may even surprise yourself by feeling much more extroverted than you usually are. Mercury's influence is also quite academic, so this will be the perfect time to learn a new language or jump back on an online course that you abandoned. Moreover, Mars will be transiting through the sign of Virgo throughout the whole month. This transit will be happening in your third house. Mars in Virgo is a terrific placement since it will give you a more tactical and planned approach to life in general. If you grip the most positive side of this energy, many aspirations you were chasing after but were left forgotten with the past few months' ups and downs will resurface. This transit will be adding a more quick and intellectual Mercury vitality to how you process information. Building on that extra glow I mentioned earlier, be careful to not be too chatty and scattered-brained. You may accidentally cause some delays to your responsibilities. In some ways, the myth of Icarus illustrates your condition this month. Learn from him and don't fly too close to the Sun. Mars will also be interacting with the Gemini North Node transit that started in September of last year and ends this December. You might have been stuck between overthinking and overlooking important details. Perhaps you moved around too much, changed your mind without establishing a solid plan, or maybe you avoided planning ahead altogether. It's good to maintain balance and watch out for your mental health due to the stress this might be causing you. Don't be scared to ask for support if you need it. And of course, you can blame it on the North Node transiting through your 12th house. Even with all the worries that may be arising, you are growing into a very spiritual sense of self-awareness as you become a more well-rounded individual. This is a long and arduous process, but it will be very enriching in the end. Mars making a brief square with the node, with his direct warrior-like brutality, will recollect all the confusing Gemini energy and channel it into a more constructive vigor. Use this energy to allow yourself to be self-centered for a moment and focus on what you have to do to make yourself feel mentally stable. This month's new moon on August 8th is in the sign of Leo happening in your second house. It will make all those themes of financial abundance very present in your mind. It may cause you to be bothered by not having as much as you want. Still, it will make you start reconsidering your wants and needs to come up with ways to get out of where you are, if you are not satisfied with your current situation. Uranus, who is making a slow and steady transit through your 11th house, will be squaring this new moon. This points to a bigger capacity for breaking unhealthy patterns. You may gain a sense of clarity on how you have been working against yourself in these matters. It also has a significant social meaning attached to it. It's time to make new connections and learn what has worked for others so you can try tested tactics instead of going at it blindly. Therefore, it's crucial to consider all your options before making a big move. This can point to big life resolutions and changes if you are willing to. With all those thoughts and themes brought by the new moon, the conclusion and execution of your plans shall begin to take shape in the full moon by August 22nd. However, there is a chance you will continue to feel a disconnection between your desires and your resources. This is a necessary part of everyone's journey, and you are not the only one feeling like this. You have to learn to prioritize and ask yourself, what do I need first to manifest what I want into reality? Nothing is impossible or unattainable, but you can't have everything at once, otherwise, life would be very dull. Alternatively, you have to be aware of what you wish to really part of your true self, or is it actually part of a social construct of happiness? If you are constructing a fake persona based on what you want others to think of you, this feeling of frustration will never subside. Know thyself as your quest during this full moon. This will be a very enlightening time. Especially with that moon on your 9th house, a place of study and introspection, you will find that the way to expansiveness is embedded in your subconscious. With time, you will acquire a refined vision of where you should aim to change your life with this brilliant erudite Aquarian full moon energy. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.